There is a constant push these days to make buildings more environmentally friendly. While there are many examples of buildings adapting to the world around them, there is a lack of use of natural materials. It seems as though the idea of using natural materials is primitive, and therefore incapable of aiding us with today's issues. There are essentially two types of natural materials, renewable or non-renewable. The most abundant non-renewable material on Earth is earth. Using earth to create structures has been around for thousands of years. Today it is possible to create buildings with natural resources like adobe, straw bales, earth bags, and many more. Earth bags are essentially bags filled with dirt stacked upon each other like bricks, and then coated in mortar. These buildings are very sturdy and provide excellent insulation. The biggest constraint of earth is that structures cannot actually achieve very tall heights. However, if earth is used in combination with other materials found in nature, a whole world of possibilities opens up. One of the best building materials found naturally is bamboo. Following are a few benefits of building structures with bamboo. Bamboo is the fastest vertically growing plant on Earth. Bamboo can grow up to 4 feet in a day. In fact, one bamboo clump can produce 200 poles in the 5 years it takes one tree to reach maturity. Growing bamboo serves the ecosystem. It is a critical element in the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere while providing hundreds of products. Bamboo can be harvested again in 3 to 5 years versus 10 to 50 years for most woods used in building construction. Bamboo houses last as long or longer than any conventional framing building. Bamboo is one of the world's least expensive building materials and grows very densely, saving valuable space. Bamboo is flexible and therefore resistant to earthquakes.
Bamboo has a higher tensile strength than many alloys of steel and a higher compressive strength than many mixtures of concrete. It even has a higher strength to weight ratio than graphite. Bamboo has been used as the standard building material for the majority of the world for thousands of years. There are many examples of buildings constructed entirely of bamboo which are now several hundred years old. Due to their strength, these structures have even withstood 9.0 magnitude earthquakes. It is grown and used across Asia and often combined with other building materials and techniques such as timber and adobe. Because bamboo is round and hollow, it is very strong and can support more weight than equivalent length of wood. Its lightness makes it easy and fast to manhandle and place. It can also be cut and shaped more easily than wood.
There are many benefits of using bamboo over trees or non-natural materials. The biggest hurdle to overcome when using natural materials is the preconceived notion that natural buildings are primitive and not functional enough in today's lifestyles. To counteract this mindset, we have provided a series of buildings vastly ranging in both style and function. It is not yet possible to create skyscrapers with natural materials. However, there is more potential for multiple buildings at the fraction of the cost, both monetarily and environmentally. Here are some of the examples of structures that we have constructed using bamboo. This is a multiple-story building made of natural materials that can be used as either a multifamily home or an office complex. The round shape makes the building more stable, especially against high winds, and maximizes interior space. As displayed, the building does not have any interior walls. This is just to display the structure of the building and show that each floor can be divided differently depending on its function. The majority of the structure is composed of bamboo, with an earth bag structure serving as both a foundation and a cool, dry storage area. Underneath the building is a flywheel built with bamboo at the center of the magnetic ring. This is possible due to bamboo's high tension strength. The flywheel preserves any energy collected by the solar panels on the roof. And just to prove that there can be luxury found in a bamboo structure, we have included a vacuum-powered elevator in the center. It operates much in the same way that drive-through banking tubes work, and provides extra support in the middle of the building.
Here are some buildings that were built using natural resources like bamboo, adobe, straw bales, and earth bags. This is another example of the building made from natural resources. This structure, which supports a huge water tank, is made of bamboos. It highlights the high strength of structures constructed using bamboos. Bamboo poles can be easily grouped together to form a structure. The base of the structure is made of earth bags and concrete. It is used to keep the bamboo poles stable. The house is also provided with solar panels and windmills, so it generates most of the electricity it uses. The space below these structures has been built using adobe and is used as the underground storage and keeps the temperature lower than the temperature above ground. Adobe houses are very good at keeping the inside temperature constant. It is ideal for the places where people have to live in extreme temperatures. This house is built using adobe and bamboo. The use of adobe keeps the house safe from extreme temperature changes. The dome exhibits the range of structures that can be built using bamboo. Bamboo is one natural material that can be shaped in different ways and still look beautiful and make a strong structure. In this example, we have made the frame of the dome with bamboo and walls with adobe. Adobe, being not a very strong material for houses in places that are prone to earthquakes or hurricanes, must have a strong frame, and bamboo is ideal for that purpose. This multi-story unit, similar to modern apartments, is constructed using bamboo and other available resources like adobe, earth bags, and straw bales. This is another example of the design flexibility that can be achieved with natural materials. Here is another example that proves that bamboo is ideal to build tall buildings. We can have solar panels and wind turbines to create the power that would be used for running elevators, flywheels, and other electrical appliances. This mill utilizes water power without the damaging effects of a large concrete dam. This structure is entirely made of bamboo and is strong enough to withstand strong water currents. Bridges of bamboo could provide a cheaper, more environmentally sustainable engineering solution than steel. A bamboo bridge has been built in China using horizontal beams made from bamboo composite. The 33 feet bridge proved strong enough to support even heavy trucks. It was also cheaper to build and more environmentally friendly than steel or concrete. Bamboo is stronger than steel when stretched and more robust than concrete when compressed. Wood walls can be used in places where temperature goes very high. This is a simple and very effective way to keep a room cool from inside. When water is run through the wood wool kept in a window, the air coming from outside evaporates and cools down, and hence the inside temperature stays low.
One thing that is consistent among all of these models is the monochrome color scheme. This was done to demonstrate what types of materials are used and can easily be remedied through plastering and painting. It is clear from the historical usage of these materials in the models that it is indeed possible to develop sustainable communities that are extremely eco-friendly. The resources we used are widely available and can be replenished at a very high rate.